Zhang Sui froze in disbelief. The man standing before her was the same young guy she'd met just a week ago. But wait, his rank was only level 2, high tier. Her face changed instantly as panic filled her voice. "Run! That's a level 3 earth-armored dragon! You can't possibly beat that thing!" But Jing Ming didn't even flinch. He stood there, completely calm, unmoving, like the storm before lightning strikes. Why won't he listen? Zhang Sui stomped her foot in frustration. She didn't care if she died here, but she couldn't let this innocent man die with her. Summoning all her courage, she stepped in front of him. "Run! I'll hold it off!" She charged straight toward the massive dragon, ready to fight with everything she had. But the moment that beast roared, her body froze. That single roar was enough to paralyze her. Her legs trembled. She couldn't even take one more step. Then suddenly, boom! A deafening crack of thunder erupted behind her. Jing Ming's entire body blazed with lightning. His right hand gripped a spear made of pure thunder itself. And then his voice thundered across the battlefield. "Thunder Spear!" Violet-blue lightning gathered in his hand, merging into a single radiant weapon. The spear flashed through the air, piercing straight into the earth-armored dragon's massive eye. The monster screamed in agony, its entire body thrashing violently. But before it could even strike back, the spear exploded. Boom! Arcs of electricity exploded in every direction. The ground shook, and in an instant, the colossal dragon collapsed before Zhang Sui, dead. She stood, frozen, eyes wide. What? What just happened? A creature that powerful, killed in one strike? Sure, its eyes were a weak point, but no one, not even trained hunters, could hit that fast, yet Jing Ming had done it effortlessly. Such speed, such power, it was insane. In his mind, a mechanical voice echoed, "You have slain a level 3 earth-armored dragon, gained 36 ability points." Jing Ming smirked slightly. As expected of a monster with dragon in its name, the rewards are huge. He turned to her. "You okay?" Zhang Sui blushed faintly. I'm fine. My legs are just a little weak. Thank you for saving me." He smiled. "It's nothing. Anyone else would have done the same." He reached out, helping her to her feet. "My name's Zhang Sui," she said softly. "You saved my life. I don't know how I can repay you. If there's ever anything you need, just say it." Jing chuckled. "No need for anything serious, but, if possible, a signed photo would be great." Zhang blinked in surprise. "A photo?" She giggled. "I don't have one with me right now, but once we're back at the station, I'll sign one for you." Then she noticed the emblem engraved on his spear. "You're from Modu University of Supernatural Abilities?" Jing nodded. "Yeah, a gift from my mentor. You recognize it?" "Of course," Zhang smiled. "That weapon's famous among low-tier students. It's too heavy for most level 2s, but once you reach level 3, it becomes a monster's bane. Pretty unique." She tucked a strand of silver hair behind her ear, her tone bright and charming. "Let me introduce myself properly. I'm Zhang Sui, sophomore, class 3, Ice Element Division, Elemental Academy. Nice to meet you, senior." Jing blinked. Senior? Then realized it made sense. Most students only reached high tier in their 3rd year. He smiled. "Nice to meet you too." Her face lit up instantly, her smile glowing like morning sunlight. "Senior Jing, you're incredible. That dragon was nearly as strong as a high-tier beast, and you one-shot it. That's insane." They chatted casually for a while until Jing finally said he had to go. "You're leaving already?" Zhang's voice carried a hint of hesitation. "Would it be okay if I tagged along? I got separated from my team, and if I meet another monster alone, I might not make it back." Jing thought for a moment, then nodded. "All right, I'll take you as far as the city ruins. From there, you should be fine." Her smile returned, bright and grateful. "Thank you so much, Senior Jing." As they walked, she suddenly added with excitement, "Oh, Do you want to check the earth-armored dragon's nest? There must be something valuable inside. That's probably why it was chasing me. Her logic was sound, so Jing agreed. Along the way, Zhang kept chatting non-stop. So, Senior Jing, which academy are you from? The Weaponry Academy, Jing replied simply. Her eyes widened. Ah, your dean is Yang Senhan, right? They call him King Yama Yang. Is that true? Jing smiled faintly. He's my teacher. Her face turned crimson. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean it that way. The confident, cool ice goddess people saw online was now flustered and adorable, and Jing couldn't help but smile at the contrast. After several minutes, they finally reached a massive cave entrance, 3 stories tall. Zhang pointed ahead excitedly. Senior Jing! That's it! The cave! Be careful, Jing warned. There might still be danger. Stay behind me. Inside, the air was thick with a sweet, rich scent. When they looked down, the ground was covered with rare herbs. Grade B, white spirit herb. Grade B, blazing bloom. Grade C, sleep root. Zhang gasped. This is insane. And wait, that's Dingling Spring. Grade S healing elixir. Her voice trembled in awe. This sacred spring can heal nearly any injury below level 4. Jing seemed doubtful, but Zhang quickly explained. I'm sure of it. The scent, the herbs, it's unmistakable. I have a level 2 apothecary certificate. Jing nodded, impressed. You're amazing. That's not easy to earn. She smiled brightly. You flatter me, Senior Jing. This spring alone could make 5 portions of grade S extract. You should take it all. He shook his head. No, I'll take 4, you take 1. As for the herbs, we'll split them evenly. She looked at him with admiration. You're not just strong, you're fair. But before they could collect anything, footsteps echoed from the cave entrance. A rough voice called out, Captain, there's no monster in here, probably nothing valuable either. Another voice, cold and low, replied, Not so fast. Judging by these traces, this might have been a dragon's nest, and dragon's nests always hold treasures. Zhang's heart dropped. That voice, she recognized it instantly. It was her hired protection team. This is bad, she thought. If they found the spring, things could turn ugly fast. Captain Wang smiled as he stepped forward. Well, well, Miss Zhang, there you are. We've been looking everywhere for you. One of the men sneered. Hey, isn't that the guy we met before? Zhang quickly spoke, trying to stay calm. He's a schoolmate of mine. We ran into each other by chance. There are many herbs deeper in. Why don't we all split them evenly? Captain Wang chuckled darkly. Split them? How generous. Then one of his men suddenly pointed. Captain, look, that pool. It's Dingling Spring, grade S healing elixir. The moment those words left his mouth, the entire team's eyes burned with greed. Zhang's heart dropped. It's over. Just hearing grade S was enough to drive men mad. Captain Wang's expression turned cold. Looks like the 2 of you haven't been honest with us. Sensing danger, Zhang grabbed Jing's hand and whispered desperately, Take it all, the spring, the herbs, just go, please. But Jing didn't move. He spoke calmly. Peak level 3, huh? I don't think I'm weaker than them. And even if we give them everything, do you really think they'll let us live? Captain Wang laughed cruelly. This kid's got guts, but he's right. Miss Zhang's a famous streamer. If she posts about this, we're finished. So, his eyes glowed with killing intent. Killing the 2 of you is the safest choice. Zhang Suizu's entire body turned cold. Once the enemy decided to seize the entire Earthspring spring, there was no way they'd let any witnesses escape alive. She blamed herself for everything. Under no circumstances could she allow Jing Ming to be dragged into this. Her mind was made up. She would swallow the bloodburst pill and hold them back, no matter the cost, just to buy Jing a chance to flee. A dark crimson pill appeared between her fingers. Without a moment of hesitation, she tilted her head back and swallowed it. Boom! A violent shockwave erupted. Jiang Suizu's beautiful face flushed crimson as her level 3 ability aura burst out in full force. A bone-chilling cold swept through the cavern. Within seconds, the temperature plummeted below -10 degrees. Frost crept across the cave walls, even freezing the surface of the earth spring. Shu Zhang, go kill her boyfriend. Jiang Sui is mine. The rest of you guard the entrance. Got it, one of the men growled, baring his teeth in a vicious grin as he strode toward Jing. Meanwhile, Captain Wang advanced slowly toward Jiang Sui, his voice dripping with mockery. Miss Jiang, I'm sorry, but this is where you die. As he spoke, a disgusting smile twisted his face. 2 sharp fangs extended from his mouth, his muscles bulged, and a layer of grayish-yellow fur sprouted across his skin. Beast Type Enhancement Ability, Rank C, Tiger Blade Warrior. In this form, his strength and endurance skyrocketed. He'd slaughtered countless ability users and beasts with this very power. Captain, don't kill her too fast. One of the men near the entrance laughed darkly. We still want to have some fun with that fine body of hers. Captain Wang licked his lips, his eyes gleaming with lust. Relax, a woman like this? I wouldn't dream of ending it too soon. Jiang Suizu's face turned pale. Despair filled her heart as she realized they'd split their forces, one group chasing Jing, the rest blocking every exit. There was no escape. Her heart ached with guilt. If I hadn't brought him here, Jing wouldn't have to die with me. But before she could sink deeper into despair, Krakoom! Captain Wang turned and his pupils shrank in shock. Before him, Jing Ming's spear had pierced clean through Chuzong's chest, lifting him into the air as blood sprayed across the stone walls. Chuzong gasped weakly before his body went limp, crashing to the ground like a puppet with its strings cut. Jing Ming pulled his spear free, his expression calm and cold. Looks like your comrade wasn't that strong after all. The entire squad froze. The kill had been so fast, none of them had time to react. This man is dangerous, Captain Wang thought grimly, his grip tightening on his blade. Taking a deep breath, he lunged forward with a roar. Then you can die with him! Tiger Fang Slash! A thunderous roar echoed through the cavern as his blade ripped through the air, but Jing Ming only raised an eyebrow. Lightning sparked beneath his feet, then he vanished. Thunder Shadow. His body turned into a streak of lightning that shot across the cave. Captain Wang's strike slammed into the rocky wall instead, blasting out a crater over 3 meters deep. Debris rained down. Jing frowned slightly. In terms of raw strength, Captain Wang had the advantage, but with Thunder Shadow, Jing could easily escape, even while carrying Jiang Sui. But his plan wasn't running. He wanted everything, the entire Earth Spring and all the spiritual herbs around it. He took a deep breath, his lips curling into a cold smile. In that case, I'll just wipe you all out. Lightning Extremist Mode, activate! Boom! 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 Violet-blue lightning exploded outward from Jing's body. The entire cave became a raging storm of thunder and light. Bolts crashed into the ground, walls and ceiling, each strike shaking the mountain itself. And amid the chaos, Jing's power was still rising. His body expanded, muscles tightening as his combat suit shredded apart. What emerged was a towering, muscular figure over 2 meters tall, his entire form wrapped in raging blue-violet lightning. His aura was ancient, primal, like a thunder dragon reborn. Captain Wang stared in disbelief. What the hell? Is he even human? This was the S-rank physical refinement art, Thunder Undying Body. Not only did it maximize Jing's physical strength, it also awakened the bestial essence hidden within his blood. Energy surged through him like a flood, and his power multiplied several times. Captain Wang gritted his teeth. It's just some transformation trick, he shouted, forcing himself to fight the fear creeping into his heart. He raised his blade, but before he could move, Jing vanished again. His instincts screamed danger. He raised his shield with confidence. Don't bother! No attack below level 4 can pierce this shield! But the moment Jing's spear struck, boom! The shield shattered instantly. The impact sent Captain Wang flying like a ragdoll, slamming him into the cave wall with a thunderous crash. cracks spread across the stone like spiderwebs. Jing lowered his spear, his voice calm. Impressive reflexes, the instinct of a seasoned warrior, but still not enough. "You're bastard!" His worn subordinates roared, launching their attacks. Flame Demon Palm, a blazing fireball shot toward Jing, but he didn't even blink. With a flick of his wrist, a net of lightning formed, swallowing the fireball whole. The vice captain's face went pale. "Impossible! My Flame Demon Palm!" Before he could recover, Jing Ming grabbed the bloodied Captain Wang by the collar. The man's voice trembled. "Don't! Please don't kill me! I'll give you the entire Earth Spring. I have billions in savings. It's all yours. Just spare me!" Jing's expression stayed cold. Too late. He clenched his fist. Bang! Captain Wang's head exploded, spraying blood across the cave. The air grew thick with the stench of blood. Jiang Suizhu stared blankly, trembling. The strongest Tier 3 mercenaries she had hired all gone. Even Captain Wang, nearly invincible at his level, was dead in an instant. Yet Jing Ming's true power was only Tier 2, high stage. It was unbelievable. Could he be S rank? She whispered. The surviving mercenaries turned white with terror. "Monster!" Jing smirked coldly. "Monster? Compared to you butchers, I'm still more human than any of you." Then he moved. The last three tried to fight back, swallowing bloodburst pills in desperation, but it was pointless. The battle ended in just over 10 minutes. Jing's spear slid free from the chest of the final man, the cave falling silent except for the crackling of fading lightning. His towering dragon-like form shrank back to normal, the storm of energy fading away. "This state's powerful," Jing muttered heavily, "but the drain is monstrous." Jiang Su hurried to him. "Are you okay? Are you hurt?" "No, just a little tired," he said calmly. "Let's collect the Earth Spring and the herbs, then rest before we head out." Together they gathered the glowing liquid into jade flasks. The crystal-clear spring shimmered under the soft light of spirit flowers. Jing filled 5.5 bottles, then handed 1.5 filled one to Jiang Sui. "This part's yours." Jiang's eyes widened in surprise, her voice soft. "Thank you." But before she could finish, her strength suddenly vanished. The effects of the bloodburst pill wore off, and she collapsed to the ground.